Do this once and watch how fast people stop overlooking you. Not gradually, not after months of proving yourself, immediately. Because right now, let's be brutally honest, people are testing you and you're letting them. They interrupt you, they decide over you, they downplay what you say. Not out of cruelty, out of habit they learned from you. Here's the uncomfortable truth. People don't treat you based on who you are inside. They treat you based on what you tolerate on the outside. And once you change that signal, even once, the entire dynamic shifts. Chapter 1. The real reason people overlook you. Still think this doesn't apply to you? Let's get brutally clear about what's really happening. Most people who get taken lightly aren't weak, they're overly accommodating. You enter politely, you soften your voice, you make yourself easy to deal with. Truth check. When you soften your voice to be mature, you're not being respectful. You're making yourself optional, and optional gets ignored. You think you're being mature? You're being overly accommodating. But here's what actually happens. When you remove all edge, people remove all urgency. They listen later, they respond slower, they decide without you. And the worst part, they don't even realize they're doing it because you trained them for this. And once that pattern locks in, breaking it feels almost impossible unless you understand what's really going on. Chapter 2. The unseen signal that invites disrespect. And here's what you need to understand. You trained them to treat you this way. Every compromise sent a signal. Let's expose that signal. People don't respond to effort. They respond to signals. Your posture, your pace, your pauses. If your presence says, I'll adjust to whatever you decide, people let you. If your energy says, I don't want to cause friction, people step right over you. Your posture right now, probably accommodating. Your tone, probably seeking approval. This ends today. Not because they're bad, because humans follow clarity. Here's the hard line. People take you lightly when you arrive already prepared to yield. That's the signal. And signals repeat. Once, twice, now it's a pattern. This is how capable people become invisible. Chapter 3. How self-protection weakens your presence. But signals aren't the root problem. This is about why you're sending weak ones. Stop the excuses. Here's the real reason. This is where most people lie to themselves. They think they're being kind. They think they're being adaptable. What they're actually doing is self-protecting. You over-explain. You justify early. You smile while making serious points. Your body is negotiating before your words land. Psychologists describe this as the brain choosing safety over authority. Your mind thinks, stay agreeable, stay accepted. But acceptance without weight turns into irrelevance. And once people feel you won't push back, they stop checking in. Straight talk. No one will fix this pattern for you. You established it. Only you can change it. Chapter 4. The single shift that changes everything. Enough analysis. You know the issue. Here's the exact shift that changes everything. Old you enters conversations asking for space. New you enters conversations claiming your space. The difference is simpler than you think. You don't need confidence. Confidence is often just noise. You need steadiness. Not loud energy. That's insecurity speaking. Not dominance. That's weakness disguised. Not performance. That's seeking validation. Steadiness. Steady doesn't seek permission. Steady doesn't over-explain. Steady doesn't apologize unnecessarily. Steady people don't rush. They don't fill silence. They don't chase approval. They speak with purpose, and they stop with intention. Their posture doesn't accommodate unnecessarily. Their eyes don't scan for validation, and suddenly, something shifts immediately. People slow down around them. Interruptions cease. Listening intensifies. Pushback diminishes. Because steadiness sends one message: I'm not here to negotiate my presence. That energy is uncommon, and uncommon energy demands immediate adjustment. Chapter 5. How one change created immediate respect. Theory means nothing. Action changes everything. This person was exactly where you are right now. A friend once told me, I do everything right, but people still don't take me seriously. Nothing about him was lacking. Smart, reliable, thoughtful, but he entered conversations like he needed permission. He leaned forward too much, softened his endings, rushed to agree. Think about the last time someone spoke over you. What did you do? If the answer is nothing, that's the pattern. Patterns persist until you break them. One week, he changed one thing. He slowed down. He paused. He stopped cushioning his points. No acting, no dominance, just steady ground. A few days later, he said, "People don't interrupt me anymore. They actually wait." That's when it hit him. Nothing changed about who he was, only how he arrived. Chapter 6. Actions that command immediate attention. Notice what changed? No personality overhaul, just specific actions that command immediate respect. Here's your blueprint. People weren't disrespecting him, they were responding to position. Here's how you apply it. Slow your speech. Fast pace signals nervous energy. Calm pace communicates certainty. End sentences cleanly. No upward tone, no verbal padding. Pause after you speak. 2 seconds of silence creates more gravity than 10 extra words. Stop pre-justifying. State your decision. Let it sit. When you do this, people adjust without a conversation. No confrontation needed, just presence established. Chapter 7. Why this works with immediate effect. And here's why this works with startling speed. You've been giving permission without realizing it, because you stop giving people permission to test you. Research shows that 93% of communication is nonverbal. People don't test solid energy, they test uncertain energy. When your presence says, "I'm grounded," there's nothing to push against. When your energy says, "I'm not rushing to be liked," people lean in. You don't become intimidating, you become undeniable. Psychological studies confirm that hesitation invites interruption. Neurological responses to steady presence are immediate, and undeniable people aren't taken lightly. Closing, your immediate action plan. Decision point. You can finish this feeling motivated but unchanged. Or you can finish this and permanently alter how people treat you. The choice is entirely yours. Reading ends here. Action starts now. Tomorrow morning, choose one room, one meeting, one conversation. Walk in like the space belongs to you, not arrogantly, assertively. No rushing, no softening, no over-explaining. Just arrive firmly, speak clearly, stop decisively, hold confidently. Then observe. Watch how they listen. Watch how they wait. Watch how they respond. This isn't about trying something. This is about changing everything. Do it once and notice how quickly people stop overlooking you because you've stopped allowing it. Bonus, the 24-hour challenge. Morning, stand with both feet grounded before speaking. Afternoon, add one intentional pause in every conversation. Evening, notice one moment where you would normally yield and don't. Track the difference. Notice the shift. Feel the change. The moment you stop treating yourself like background noise, the world stops treating you that way too.